It will eventually stop now.
There it is. Howie, Doin.
You got it?
Yeah. As soon as I put these on.
Can you hear good? Like both your levels are good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel pretty good, yeah. I can hear through my headphones. Yeah, I'm
I can
good.
hear through my headphones. I can hear myself.
I can hear myself.
And we're streaming and recording.
Oh, wow. Hey, how we doing?
Go.
How we doing? What episode is this, Ricky? Number 5?
I mean, like a total of 5.
The microphone cameras turn on and Tyler's memory goes completely blank. Wait, what was that again? Who did that?
Whoa.
Dude, this iPad
Guilty.
stinks there.
Well, you're going to have to restart it again. Sorry. So, what were we were just talking about the...
What were we talking about, Rick?
We were talking about controversy in the CrossFit community.
Controversy.
I think I wanted to roast somebody today.
Yeah, Brian wants to roast somebody. Who we roasting, Brian? Should we start with the roast?
So I'm officially changing the title of the video to CrossFit Games Roasting.
Well, shit.
Cool.
No, nobody's particular, honestly. I thought we were going to talk about the leaderboard adjustments, the new invites that were passed out. There are people that are accepting official invites.
I like the way you said that, leaderboard adjustments, because there was more than just one person
Oh, yeah.
that were assessed penalties, but
Across the board.
across the board. Most of it seemed relatively innocent. I think it was like mostly relating to
You got to talk into the microphone.
range of motion with reps. But one did stick out. And that was Devin Ford.
Go on.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to bring up all the
Come on,
details.
multitask. Come on. We expect more out of you.
So, Devin Ford was assessed a major penalty. Only performed 40 handstand push-ups. He had claimed a time of 8:24, and then it was then adjusted to 9:34. And that's the one that most people have been talking about, due to the major, 20% of a workout is a lot to miss. He of course has a YouTube video out there where he kind of explains his side of the story. He says that he didn't have the video for one of the workouts, and I guess he rushed to get them, and it was due to oversight. But I think what a lot of people can agree on is their professional athlete standards, and so he should have at least watched the video. I mean, we have a couple athletes that we know have had to submit videos, and they watch those videos several times over to make sure that it meets the standards. So I think his excuse was rather unimportant, because he should have watched it, and he had a judge that should be held accountable for saying that he did all those reps too. So I get why people are upset. I wish he would have accepted his invite as opposed to decline it, because he still qualified even being assessed a major penalty. This guy's been to regionals several times, so it's not like he just came out of nowhere. I mean, he's never finished in the top 20 in the Open before, but I think his previous best Open finish was 54th place. So it's not like we've got a guy who just started doing CrossFit. Sorry, last year he was 52nd worldwide in the Open. So, and then the year before that he was 131st. So it's not like this guy's just been doing bodybuilding and he starts doing CrossFit. Yet again, his video did suck. Vellner was talking shit. There were some people on Instagram that were calling him out.
There's tons of videos out there. I just pull them up on YouTube. Everybody's trying to roast him.
I mean,
there's a few people talking. Well, yeah, then they went back and watched all of his videos and just fucking picked the product.
So I was looking for the videos. Did you guys? Are they out?
Yeah, they're all on YouTube.
Are they on his YouTube channel, or whose YouTube are they on?
So Tommy Marquez said that as far as he's concerned, his workout finished on the 40th handstand push-up, and that's how it should have been scored. What do you think about that?
Doesn't work for the HQ anymore. Fuck off, Tommy.
Yeah, that's actually not what the rules say.
No, it's assessed a major minor penalty with implications in percentage of total time of finish.
I think we all.
They did.
Yeah, I think we understand his point, but It's not what the rules say.
Negative.
And like Brian said, are we gonna roast Tommy? Doesn't work for HQ. Fuck off.
Right. I mean, his opinion is his opinion. That's fine. But Devin Ford's the man. I think he should still go to the games.
I think he should have gone. I wanted him to go, and I think, I think a villain is good.
Yeah.
So
I think somebody to hate is good. I think.
We all hate you, so
Fuck.
it works out pretty good for us.
I don't know if this is, but Alex Parker doesn't bring a name to you guys.
Yeah.
Alex Parker said, "This is so frustrating to me as someone who competes in this sport. Why should I adhere to the standards when my chances of qualifying are diminished if I do so? This system is flawed."
Yeah.
Good point.
I mean, she's salty she didn't qualify. She thinks she could have if she would have cheated, it would have given better her chances. Maybe she'd have cheated. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, some say. Everybody's cutting it short. Everybody's not squatting to their full maximum potential. They're all just trying to hit a specific standard.
Right.
Some are better at doing it than others.
Right. Yeah.
It's a
There's
sport, man.
definitely-
It's a game.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
There's definitely an aspect of when you're in a competition of
No doubt.
flirting the line
No doubt.
and trying to.
Everybody complains about the refs. Everybody's going to complain about somebody else had a
Yeah.
fair shot.
Sorry, if you're going to the bucket in your air squats, chances are you're probably not winning a lot of workouts because people that are winning aren't going to the bucket. They're trying to just go below parallel, like Brian said. So
Mayhem qualified. We're watching that.
Mayhem qualified.
Go ahead, Rick.
Yeah, apparently trying to show us right at home there.
Oh.
Well, no, not in that sense, but like that's the first thing news said today on CrossFit. China Cho feeling right at home as her debut in the Asian Center.
I guess they performed really well. I mean, there was some formidable. I mean, there was an Invictus team there.
Yeah, they did well. Lauren Fisher was there as an individual or a team. I don't know. Let's go, Ty. Use that computer, that fancy computer that.
They're saying that this is more to do with CrossFit's review process than Devin Ford's performance. Whose they are, it's gonna be.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I guess what would be a specific argument I could make is if he's found to be cutting reps out of the workout, not meeting the standard of the movement of the workout, they should maybe assess further penalties for all of his workouts. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're assessed a major enough penalty on one of your workouts, it should allow them to go back and review all of the workouts and assess a penalty that they see fit on all of the workouts. So, because I think when they asked for 2 videos, he said he had to send all 5, so they had access to all 5 of his workouts. Maybe the argument.
Confirmed, denied his invitation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Confirmed denied. Yeah, at least in a DM to Tyler, he said he was not going to accept the invitation.
And
He
did
also
give a motive
officially-
why he wasn't going to?
Because he told me that he didn't want to qualify that way.
Okay.
Because
He wanted to qualify under no controversy.
Yeah,
Which is
that's
fair.
fair.
You know, it's
Yeah.
fair.
he doesn't want to be hated.
Which I mean is a good like self vision and like he wants other people to see him as that type of athlete, which honestly we can respect. But I hope he does. I haven't seen the video, but
Which video?
How about this? Do you think all the teams at the Asia qualifier got this type of treatment? Their own room, like Mayhem?
No doubt they did not.
sleeping in their boxes at night.
But they also, I mean, shit.
No doubt they did not.
Yeah.
Are they cupping here and shit? Looks like
Dre's back is
Dre's back.
I think that's from like a rope or something. Is what they were just talking about. I've watched
Who are
this
all
one.
these guys? This like VIP because they're.
That's one of their agents or something like that. That's Hillary sitting next to him.
Oh, she's looking good.
These guys are funny. What other news noteworthy?
So sick.
There was
Was there any other controversy on this?
well, there were other penalties. So
There's probably always going to be penalties, though, if we're being honest. You know?
well, yeah. So this Greek guy had a 3-rep penalty for missing the wall ball target, and a major penalty assessed for hand placement during the handstand push-up in 19.3. The penalties adjusted.
What, his hands were outside the box, too wide.
Yeah, so we got a minute 10.
Popped him for that.
Popped him for that. Other than that, there are some athletes that got penalized because they didn't respond to video verification requests. There was a female athlete that was assessed a major penalty for consistently not meeting squat depth in the wall ball shots. So that's one where at least from my opinion, she was 41 reps. Her score was adjusted from 341 to 290.
What's the rules on transgender athletes on CrossFit? You guys know, like, what's their cutoff? And
You have
By the
to,
first of the year.
if you're a male going to female, you have to be able to prove 12 months of testosterone levels under a certain level.
okay,
And it's like 10 nanograms, I believe, or whatever the measurement is, it's 10. And then for men, it's typically 25. So,
interesting.
yeah.
They
And
came out with that August 7th of 2018 is when they first allowed them. So that was
Yeah,
actually,
last
this
year.
will be the first year then, because that was right after the
Yeah.
games.
yeah.
Interesting. And the rule book just came out for 2019's CrossFit Games.
Nice.
Oh, is that today or recently?
I just saw it on here. Hold on.
Mm.
Yeah, the 2019 CrossFit Games rulebook has arrived.
Nice. Let's see what it says, Rick.
I've never even. I mean, I'm sure that there's been a rulebook, but
Always
Well,
is.
there always has been, but it really matters this year because this is supposedly supposed to answer a lot of questions for people. Oh, is this still Asia, the Asia qualifier,
Mhm.
Con Porter? He's doing team.
I don't know if CrossFit Play had a whole team or what was going on. He was there, though, because he's there.
the top 20 individual males and the top 20 individual females from the Open. That makes sense. But then it says, and top individual athletes in each recognized country.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was a thing. So that's even how many countries?
And they're going to invite him. There's like 160.
So technically there will be 160.
Well,
You know what I mean? What bare minimum do they have to meet though?
they have to have a affiliate that's in good standing in the country.
It's gonna skew.
I mean, they're not all going to show up.
Yeah. Okay. But that's a bold move, Cod. Additionally, the winning male and female athlete from each of the 15 sanctioned events for 2019 will receive an invite. Up to 4 individual athletes may receive an invite at large bids to the
Yeah.
games.
So
Mhm.
CrossFit has four invites to pass out, both men and women.
And I wonder how they're gonna do that. Like,
I don't know. They might not even like say anything. They might not even make it a public thing. They might just send an invite to the games, and the person might not know how they qualified.
wow. Yeah, but that would definitely come out. You know what I mean? That's gonna be interesting how that happens though. Because if that comes out, oh hey, I just got a ticket to the games and I didn't do shit before. You know what I mean?
I mean, the
Well,
way
who are
I
they gonna
see it
give
is,
to?
it's going to be. I feel like it would be somebody. Like Noah Olson, has he qualified for the games yet? I think he still hasn't qualified.
That's so. What I'm thinking is like it's gonna be like a veteran who boosts ratings and like a lot of
Yeah.
people.
If they're
For sure.
smart, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's never gonna
Or-
be that new
yeah.
underdog guy. It's never gonna be an underdog guy. It's always gonna be something who missed out.
To me, it's something. Yeah, to me, it's something strategic so that they can invite people and their most marketable
Josh
people.
Bridges in yet?
Mm,
He just had knee surgery.
No.
He had knee surgery. That's right.
He's not competing, bro.
like I would say, if for some reason Sarah, or Katrin or Brooke Wells or they didn't qualify, they would invite them, most certainly.
Interesting.
You're saying purely hypothetical because all those people qualified, right?
Correct.
Yeah, we got it. You got it. You got it.
Yeah, this looks like a really cool special room they're in.
Kids do some
So
reads.
wait. Qualified individual through the open. Has there ever been a athlete? No, there's no way that completed all but one of the open workouts and still qualified. Probably not.
Doubtful.
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 I wonder who came the closest though. That'd be kind of cool.
Dude, there's probably a way to filter the leaderboard.
For people who did only 4 of the workouts.
Well, it would depend on which one they missed. Are you saying like they did 4 weeks of it, and then the 5th week they weren't able to submit a score, but they still qualified?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could probably filter the scores up until week 5 and see.
Because this year you have to complete every single one.
Right. You have to, well, at least meet the minimum work requirement.
Right. You don't have to finish somewhere. Has anybody repeated at any of the sanctioned events?
Like won multiple?
Yeah.
That's a great question.
Is there a worldwide leaderboard for these sanctioned events?
So Morning Chalk Up kind of they have something like that, yeah. But it doesn't. It's
Their global leaderboard.
yeah. I think it mainly shows what competitions or what sanctionals athletes either have done or have like accepted their invitation to do. It would be really helpful if there was like a leaderboard that basically showed everybody that has already qualified. There's like I'm on it right now. There's a CrossFit Games has a leaderboard, but I'm even trying to get the Italian sanctional leaderboard, but it's
the
not.
only sanctioned event that won't have a team competition. The Italian showdown.
Yeah, I'm just trying to look at men even because I want to see where Noah Olsen finished up. And the Asian one isn't even on here. Yeah, I mean, someone will come along and make a global leaderboard, Ricky, that'll give you all that.
Yeah. There's two backups on teams this year. You can have 2 backup.
Oh, yeah, 2 alternates, yeah. And what's up next? Is there another sanctional this weekend?
Yeah. Don't know where and when. I'm just saying yes. Just agreeing. Gotta be.
I'm gonna check it out. I mean, I know Rogue is the next week.
Are you going?
Yeah, I thought we were going. Are you going?
Are we going?
Are we going? Are you bailing?
I didn't ask off for work, so I'm gonna have to make something happen.
What the? Oh, here we go.
Man.
There we go. I want to see upcoming competitions because I know there's a sanctional this weekend. Is it the Down Under CrossFit Championship? Nope. It's the same weekend. Oh, it's Rybacek? It's Rybacek, I believe.
I don't think that's really how you say it, but I like how you say it.
Reykjavik?
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 Rybacek? I know that's not how you pronounce that.
Rybacek. Yeah, but I'm fucking right. It's this weekend. May 3rd to 5th.
Nice job, Ty. Well done, man.
Yeah.
There's a testing pool for the drug testing policy, so every year it rotates. So is that how Ricky Gerard was caught?
No. He was
He was
competing at
caught
the
from
regionals
his-
and at the
yeah.
games.
He was caught from his game sample.
Yeah, so he was in the pool. Like there's a pool of athletes that get chosen every year for drug testing. It's not everybody gets drug tested.
Okay,
Well-
yeah, right.
Well, he was on the
So he
podium.
was in a pool.
But he was on the podium.
Okay.
So, like,
They probably
that might be one of the slots that they put in the pool of athletes. They say, well, everybody that qualifies for the regional, everybody that places on the podium, and then these other athletes will test.
They test everyone at regionals that's in the top 5. If you finish in the top 5, they still test you in case one of the people on the podium drop dirty. They've got you tested too, or for some or if for some reason they don't accept their invite to the games, then I don't think they invite you. I think they only invite if someone gets disqualified. And then if you've been to the games before, you're in a pool that can be randomly tested throughout the year. But that was Ricky's first time to the games, so he was not in that pool.
Well, I mean, what do you guys think about that dude? He claims that he thought he was just trying to work to the limits of the rules, and he didn't think that he just missed it. Said he didn't think he was doing
His timing was off.
Yeah.
His timing was off. Yeah.
I mean, he almost had it.
Fact.
Well done.
You know,
I mean, there's definitely people in CrossFit trying to cut it close. There's no doubt.
Yeah.
That's why they're opening the field. That's why they're having more sanctionals events. They're limiting the off season. They're limiting the opportunity for people to take performance enhancing drugs and not expose themselves to a drug test. Because if you're placing at a sanctional in January, but you're also competing at Wadapalooza in October, and you're placing there, then they test you in October. They'll test you in January. They'll test you when you're at the games. So you're getting tested more often throughout the year. I think it'll only be helpful.
I'm actually not sure who and if CrossFit is testing. I mean, I'm assuming that.
All of it's handled through CrossFit Incorporated.
So, like, when people go to sanctionals, are they getting tested? Do we know that? Is that up to the event itself, or they're only then being tested if they qualify somehow
I mean,
for the games?
we should reach out to some of the athletes that have qualified and see and that have competed to see if they've been tested after the fact. Because I would almost assume because I don't think CrossFit's using like USADA or WADA. I think they're, like Ricky suggested, CrossFit Inc. is using their own, police force, for the lack of a better term, I guess. Sending out people to test athletes at 6 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 9 at night. Yeah, but you got a pretty great opportunity, so go back to sleep, Rick. So, there's that.
Yeah, and then there's also. Wait, was the Italian this past weekend?
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people there. I think I figured out why there was more athletes there is because the prize was $2,000 more,
Then
2,500 more. At the Asia Championships, they gave the individual winners won $5,000, and at the Italian Showdown, they won 7,500.
yeah, Esslinger got that one.
So that's how you get better athletes to come to your competition.
Esslinger won with the Italian Showdown.
Yeah, well, it just said that he got the invite. I don't know if that means he won, but he just said he got the invite, which would to me be that he won.
Yeah, I don't think he's won another competition. Good for him. Oh,
Well,
yes,
Noah-
Jess responded
Noah was
already.
there, Scott Panchek was there.
Okay, so Jess said at Wadapalooza after we won, she got tested, and then mid-competition at SID, which is strength and depth.
Solid. So they are getting tested. That rules. It's good to hear.
Roman, who's this guy? Roman?
Oh yeah, that Russian dude, a scary motherfucker.
Yeah, dude, he looks like.
Dude,
be
he
a
looks
villain
terrifying. Yeah.
in like one of those movies, but it's the top 5 go from this one.
Mm-mm.
I thought it was only
No.
like top 3.
It's only top 1.
It's only top 1.
Yeah.
I think I just read that, didn't I? I think I did.
But like it depends on because I don't know how they're prioritizing your qualification, right? So I don't know if you qualified through the Open, if that eliminates you from your sanctional that you showed up for, or vice versa. If your sanctional you qualified for eliminates you from the Open rankings, and then they invite the next person at the Open, or I mean they need to figure that out, and not that they need to make that well known. They just need to have a consistent process. I don't think it can be based on time. So that's why I think they're moving the Open. No sanction will happen before the Open. So at the end of October, at the end of 5 weeks in October, they'll hand out 20 invites to the top 20 men, top 20 women in the Open.
They want the Open to be first.
And those athletes will get wiped off the board.
Yes.
Your invite is sent
Yes.
to you. You're invited to the
Correct.
2020 games.
Correct.
You want to show up to one of these sanctionals to win some more money and take another placement? Fine. But you place first.
It's only confusing this year because of the fact of where the
there
Open
were
was falling.
yeah.
After this year, it will be super clear. Mm-hmm. You already won the Open. You finished first at Wadapalooza.
You take the
second
prize
place.
money.
Second place is going.
Yeah, you still take
Yeah.
the first
You
place
get
prize money.
right.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
still incentivizes you to show up and win money.
Yeah, and like we said,
His this weekend didn't matter. morning chocolate. It's saying that he got his qualification from there.
Lucas or Roman?
Roman. He got fifth
Yeah,
in
so-
Dubai and qualified.
Because 1 through 4 qualified through the Open.
It's not really saying that. It says from his fifth place finish at the Dubai, he did not qualify through the Open, but it says his finish in Dubai is good enough for an invite because of 4 athletes above him on the leaderboard, which was Fraser, Goodmanson, Mayer, and they all qualified through the Open. So his fifth place finish at Dubai trumps his first place finish in Italy. It's what it's saying.
Got it.
And then Scott Panchek is through the Open. No Olsen says is fingers crossed now getting an invite for his third place finish at Wadapalooza because with Devin Ford declining his invite and assuming Rich Froning also declines, which is
Pat Vellner gets invited through Wadapalooza.
spot for Olsen.
So that's okay. It's a clusterfuck this year because of all of the sanctionals happening
all the
before
cheaters.
the Open. All the cheaters. Devin Ford.
That means that Lucas Exlinger in this one might get a spot because he got like third in this one.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Fourth, actually.
It all makes sense, Rick. It all adds up.
Eventually.
Eventually, 2 + 2 will equal 4.
And then who will win Iceland's first qualifier? Do we already have an Iceland qualifier?
No, who's gonna win the qualifier? That's the
That's Iceland's first.
yeah. Reykjavik is hosting.
Jess said she's not sure. Like, she knows she was tested from the games from when they qualified at Wildapalooza, but she's not sure when she was tested at Sid, if that was from the games testing
Or
the sanctional.
She
But
doesn't know if it was CrossFit HQ.
right. So
That's
we'll
fine.
we'll figure
The
out
sanctionals
more.
have an incentive to test the athletes too. They wanna run a clean competition. So
Or they don't.
Or you see it as a trust thing. So they
why?
No,
what
they've got to
incentive
be
would-
running a clean competition
what
because
would
they're
be the
it's affiliated with
incentive
CrossFit.
to that? Yeah.
It was just a thought.
It's a trust
Yeah.
thing because
Stupid one.
They want to be like okay with CrossFit as the
Yeah.
brand because they're sanctioned.
They paid to use the licensure. Like they.
So it's probably the games that's testing it all.
Yeah.
That's got to be it.
Hold the
It doesn't, because it doesn't make sense for all these
Whether
smaller
or not they're-
competitions to have to pay for the drug testing.
Whether or not they're showing up with games
Right.
monikered stuff on.
Yeah,
It's
they might
probably
put the
a third party
responsibility.
anyway.
Yeah.
That's true. Who's paying for it?
CrossFit.
The games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, right. That's what I'm saying. Is they're probably paying a third party to go do it.
Yeah.
They're not sending people with CrossFit HQ polos on to go test athletes. They're paying a third party company. Just like you can pay for a third party security system. You don't have to pay the government or the police. You can pay the mercenaries to go kill those.
Mm.
Biased to some degree. You can definitely
Yeah.
cheat through that system.
Yeah.
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 Cool. So yeah, I think it's definitely the games doing all that testing.
Hey, I think the games are doing the testing. I want tacos, guys.
Yeah.
Tacos?
What? How many minutes are we at, Rick? I think
20.
we've done a pretty good job. I think we should.
You were almost 10 minutes off. Or 28 minutes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. We'll be back. Maybe we'll.
Yeah, we need to get one of these scheduled around the sanctional again.
Well, so what
Dab-
I was gonna
yeah.
say, I was trying to find.
Tyler and I are going to take the camera to Columbus. You want to go with us?
You want to go to Columbus?
It's
Finals?
finals weekend.
You
got
should be done
finals.
with finals. It's the 17th, 18th.
Oh, I thought you just said second through fifth.
No, that's this weekend. It's the
It's not next weekend, it's the weekend after.
Yeah.
It's not the weekend of the 11th.
When will you guys be leaving?
I mean, the competition starts Friday. We could be flexible. Brian's like a soft
I
in.
think it's just like if you guys are planning on leaving on a Thursday or something, like I probably could do that because I have work 7 to 12. But